Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Danielle. Today I thought I would film a quick it's not gonna be quick, but a get ready with me first trimester update. I am officially 16 weeks pregnant now, so I am in my second trimester and I'm feeling a lot better than what I was. I'm at my mom's house right now and I forgot a lot of my stuff, so I'm just gonna use her glasses as a headband and I'm gonna get started with my makeup and kind of talk to you guys about how the first trimester treated me. My face is so, sorry, I have my little mirror right here. Maybe I'll put it like underneath so I'm like still in focus. My skin has been so unbelievably dry and gross. Like, I don't think I wore hardly any makeup throughout my first trimester, to be completely honest. I found out I was pregnant, I think on February 4th, and I worked until February 28th, and I've been off of work since for my morning sickness. I'm gonna go shut the window really quick. There's a gardener outside. So I've been off of work because of my morning sickness, and I've been home and I've had no energy my whole first trimester. I was feeling like 24/7 hungover type symptoms. So makeup was not my friend. Plus my skin is so dry and I forgot my oil for my face. Even though like I moisturize a lot. I don't know if you guys can tell, like I have these little bumps, I'm breaking out. It's just my skin is not my friend. I'm not one to get acne. I've always like had to over moisturize. Well, not always. I used to think I had oily skin, but it turns out I actually had dry skin. So Nivea, like the body cream, would work on my face. It never broke me out, nothing. And it would leave me moisturized and people would compliment my skin all the time. Lately, Nivea is not enough. I literally, right out of the shower, put Nivea on my face. And then I put, I forget who it's by. It's the Maracujo oil. I put that on my face and then I still put another layer of Nivea on my face after that. So today I only put one layer of Nivea. I forgot the oil and right now I just put some Aveeno, but it's still not that cute. So I'm just gonna prime really quick and get started. So skin, big issue in my first trimester. It's still an issue right now, but hopefully I'll get a little bit better. I don't know if it's gonna get better. It's just, like I said, I have these little breakouts and my skin is not one to break out. So that was symptom or side of, is it a symptom, a side effect? I don't know, of first trimester. Like I said, the sickness was really bad. I had a really hard time sleeping in the night during my first trimester too, which made it really hard to go to work because I would be up all night trying to get comfortable, and by the time I actually fell asleep, it would be like almost time to wake up. So that made it really hard. I'm very winded still, but that started I think around week 6 or 7. I may have included it in one of my other updates. I wanted to do weekly updates, but honestly the way that I was feeling in my first trimester did not allow for that, so I'm so sorry. This foundation's kind of dark for me, so if you see me looking a little orange, please excuse that. But anyways, super low energy, couldn't sleep that night, super uncomfortable. I was really gassy in the first trimester. I think I still kind of am. In the nighttime, oh my gosh, my stomach would be so bloated. Before I found out that I was pregnant, I was actually doing keto. Last year I had lost some weight just by counting my calories and just basically watching what I ate. I was just basically counting my calories for the most part. I started doing keto because I wanted to lose a little bit more weight. And plus I was working out as well. As soon as I found out I was pregnant, I stopped going to the gym because I was going to like these high intensity interval training classes and doctor said not to do that. And then I had to also give up coffee, which I didn't think I was a coffee drinker, but I had no energy. And I guess that 1 cup that I would drink would help me out, because when I was doing keto, like having coffee was like a dessert. What the heck? I lost my sponge. Oh, there it is. So I had to give up coffee during the first 8 weeks of pregnancy because the doctor told me to stay away from it. But then after the 8-week appointment, they cleared me and I can have coffee. So yeah, I was super gassy. Oh, and that was another thing. Coffee helps me like with my digestion, and without it, and just because constipation is a side effect, like I was just miserable and just super uncomfortable. Another thing that happened to me is my boobs. They hurt. I think they've grown, to be completely honest, because they do not fit in my bras very comfortably. I had some bigger bras because, like I said, I had lost weight last year. So last year, before I lost weight, I was a 36 double D, and then I went down to a 34 double D. So I still had my bigger bras. So I didn't really realize like how much my boobs have grown, but my 34 double Ds, my boobs are just like out. They don't fit. Bras in general that have an underwire are super, super uncomfortable. I have not invested in any new bras without underwire yet, but that is my next step. I've been getting away like with my 36 double Ds, like this certain brand of bra, because they're usually like my more comfortable bras, but even those are starting to become a little bit annoying. Because my boobs, they just hurt. The water, oh my gosh, hurts. This may be TMI, but my nipples have changed. Like they're darker and I feel like they grew, and it's not cute. Like I honestly cannot stand the sight of my boobs these days. Like they literally just like, I don't like my boobs. And again, TMI, my husband's a boob guy or whatever, but like, I'm like, don't look at them. They're ugly. Like, I want nothing to do with my boobs right now. They're not cute. And I know like some people that I follow who are pregnant and like their boobs grow, they're like, oh, like they really like them. But my boobs have been changing so much that they're not freaking cute. I'm already looking into like nipple lightening cream for when all this is said and done. But honestly, I don't know. Another thing that has darkened is like my underarms. Oh my gosh, like I took a picture and I always put my hand like on my hip or whatever, and my underarms looked black and I didn't realize like how dark they had gotten. Dude, I had to Photoshop my picture like to lighten it because it was so like disgusting and embarrassing. I was like, I had to Facetune that shit. Like, I'm like, that's not cute. I know this may sound like a lot of negative, but I'm just being real with you guys. Like, because first trimester was freaking hard, dude. Like, it's not like a walk in the park. I felt like crap. I didn't have any energy. Like, my skin is still disgusting. Like, you can see, like, all these little bumps. It's just not a walk in the park. I had more that I want to talk about. Oh, my emotions. Oh, forget it. I'm a freaking crybaby. I would cry for every little thing. Literally, if it was a sad part of a movie, Hector would like look at me waiting for me to start crying. I got a new concealer. It may be super light for me, but everybody's been talking about it, so we'll see. It's the first time I'm using it. It's the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, but this shit looks light compared to the concealer that I use. Oh my gosh, it is so white, and I think I got like the darkest shade that they had. I guess we shall see how it looks. Yeah, this thing looks light. Anyways, yeah, my moods. I'm super moody, super emotional, and like my husband is like a jokester, and I'm usually like the butt of his jokes or whatever, like when we're in public. And like, I think before I used to be able just to like, you know, go back and forth or whatever. But being pregnant, I honestly would start crying. I'm like, stop joking with me. Like, stop saying that. Oh, maybe. Oh, no, I heard that it dries fast. So super emotional, super moody. I don't have like tolerance for people. Even still now into my second trimester, like I notice I have road rage like for dumb people. And I don't know, I've just been like in a mood. Dang, that concealer is so white. The lighting is like getting messed up for how light it is. Yeah, super moody. I had like super I don't know, like food aversions, I guess you would say. There's a lot of things I couldn't eat, and then stuff that I could eat, it was like really weird. Like for a while there, I got into peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because I felt like that was the only thing I can stomach. But now, like, the thought of it is just like, ugh. I think I grossed myself out. It was just like, once I had something, I felt like I couldn't eat it again. I don't know how to explain it, but it was, yeah. I couldn't just eat whatever I wanted. Okay, that concealer is so, like, so light, and that's the darkest color. I'm probably gonna have to give that to my mom or my sister. Like, that is crazy how light that is. Like, who is it made for? And that's like the darkest shade. Plus, like I said, my skin has been acting up, so things are not blending right either. It just looks like it's sitting on my skin. What else? I literally put a list, but I'm recording on my phone, and I put the list in my phone of things that I wanted to talk about. This may be, again, TMI, whatever. If you're pregnant or if you're here, there must be a reason why you're watching this video. So I don't think anything's off limits, but as of lately, I feel like my body has a little bit more, it's such an ugly word, but like discharge or whatever. And I mean, it's completely normal. Apparently, like, your body produces more of it to like fight off like any potential infections and just to like protect the baby, and everything's fine. It's not like anything crazy or whatever. It's not, but it's still like more than usual, you know? So that's a little bit different. But yeah, so that happens. And then I feel like towards the end of my first trimester, because like I said, the very beginning, I was super uncomfortable all the time. I guess like super gassy and bloated and uncomfortable. But towards the end, I'm not as uncomfortable, or I kind of just, I don't know, maybe I learned to deal with it a little bit differently. But I noticed towards the end of my second trimester, again, another TMI thing, but when I want it, I want it. And I'm talking about like grown sexy time with my husband. And yeah, so it's like, yeah, you better give it to me. And I think my husband likes that. I don't think he has any complaints about that. I don't know how it's going to be like once my stomach starts growing, if he's gonna feel a certain type of way, you know, like, oh, that's not cute, or, you know, like feel, because I've watched videos or whatever, or I've heard stories like where guys like, well, I guess I've heard it both ways, where like their husbands think like they're the most sexy, you know, when they're pregnant. And then I've heard like that they get freaked out like with the belly, you know, when it comes to grown sexy time. Who knows how I'm gonna feel. Oh, another side effect. Let's get off of that topic. Another side effect is I've been having back pains, like lower back pains. I already am like a big booby. I mean, I don't think they're huge, but like bigger booby person. So I'm used to like my back's like hurting, but usually after doing a lot. Like, so for instance, like if I cleaned the bathroom and I'm bending over scrubbing the toilet for a long time and scrubbing the bathtub and, you know, doing a lot of work where I'm bending over, I would get back pains before. But now I get back pains either sporadically or if I'm doing the dishes. Like, I can't do a lot these days. I have to do a little bit at a time. Like, literally, I can't clean the whole house in one day. I can literally do the dishes and then the next day, like, sweep the floors, and then the next day, because my lower back hurts so bad, and I'm still so early on that I can't even imagine when the baby gets bigger how I'm going to be feeling, because it's already like not fun. So that kind of sucks. And then I will also get like random like spasms, like kind of in the front, like little shocking pains. Like, I would say, like, I don't know how to explain it, like kind of on my hip bone, or I don't know, like just kind of in the front area under my belly. will sometimes get little like shocking pains. And then I also explained it in one of my other videos, like I would get like these little shocking sharp pains like up inside my vagina. Sorry, there's no cuter word to say that. I'm sorry. And it's literally called like lightning crotch or something. I don't know, because it's just something that happens. I guess things are moving and adjusting down there. So I don't know exactly. I'm not a doctor. I have an app and it tells you what to expect. Well, duh, it's called What to Expect. When you're expecting the app, that's what it's called. And it's usually pretty spot on with what is going on that specific week or whatnot. So yeah, I would definitely recommend downloading that app or getting the book and reading, because some of the stuff, like especially like if you're not expecting it to happen, you're gonna be like, what the hell is going on? When I very first found out I was pregnant, like any little pain or any little like cramp, I would be like, oh my gosh, it's an ectopic pregnancy, or oh my gosh, like something bad is happening, like, and that really wasn't it. It was just like your body's adjusting and growing a human, so things are gonna happen and stuff is gonna be going on that is just kind of weird. I don't know. I'm just glad to be out of my first trimester and into my second, because I was just feeling like crap. Like you just feel like so useless, you know? And I honestly, I feel like if I had another kid, or if like I had to be up and about, or you know what I mean? Like you would just do it, because that's just how women are. Like, and that's how moms are. They just get shit done. Like, it doesn't matter like what you're going through. They put that to the side and they just get it done. But I guess because it's my first pregnancy, like I didn't know what to expect, and I don't have another human to take care of. It's just me and my husband. But because I've had the luxury to take the time that I needed, I've been taking it basically. The doctor gave me time off because I was really, really sick, and you know, you gotta put, sometimes like you gotta put yourself first. Sometimes other things can get put on the back burner. Excuse me. Oh, gas. I already said gas, but I burp a lot. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep saying this is really hard to try to update and then do my makeup at the same time, especially because I'm not used to doing makeup these days anymore. And I'm trying to find one of my makeup brushes. And like I said, I think I forgot some of my stuff, so. Oh, so besides that, we had our gender reveal. So one of my friends was telling me that she thought they told her that she was having a girl, and it wasn't until she was like super far along. Like I want to say she told me like 30 something weeks pregnant that they were like, oh, actually it's a boy. And so, but she said that she had a feeling that it was a boy the whole time. So I don't think she was really surprised. So we had our gender reveal. We found out at 15 weeks, but after she told me that, I'm like, what if it's not a girl? What if it really is a boy? So yeah, so as of right now, we're having a girl. I'm just like, now I'm paranoid. I feel like everything paranoids you when you're pregnant too. Like, especially if you're already one to just like worry about random shit. I mean, supposedly they're pretty accurate, but my baby was flipping upside down and doing all kinds of crazy tricks when we went. So I just hope they read it right, if you know what I mean. I honestly didn't care. I just want a healthy baby. Like, I don't care if it's a boy or if it's a girl. We wanted to find out like sooner so we can like start preparing and, you know, buying stuff, because until you start showing and you start feeling the baby, like I don't think it really like sets in or feels real, you know? And so I felt like, let's just find out what we're having. Maybe like I don't know, I'll start feeling a little bit more like this is really happening. I kind of felt bad because I feel like people are hyping Hector up like a couple days before, because like the whole time we kind of just assumed that it would be a girl. Like I never thought it would be anything different. I just assumed it was just gonna be a girl. Like there's no, what is it gonna be, a boy? Like I don't know. Like I didn't think that it could be anything else. But the week before, like my older sister told me she thinks it's a boy. And like a few other people close to us said that they thought it was a boy or whatever. So I posted like a little poll on Instagram, and yeah, a lot of people, like people that are like close to us that we talk to like quite often, they all said boy. So I was like, wait, what? Like, so that kind of started making me like second guess myself. I'm like, wait, it could be a boy? Like I never even thought about that. I don't know. I mean, little boys are so cute. Little girls are so cute. I think either way would be extremely happy, but I just kind of felt bad because when the balloons didn't pop up, so I was super confused. And then like, I don't know, I just felt like so bad that it wasn't, but the guy determines the gender anyways. And it's not like we're only gonna have one kid, God willing. I feel like people who have a boy and a girl, they're so blessed, like, cause you got the best of both worlds. So I don't know, I feel like if it really is a girl, cause we have, like I said, we found out early. We found out at 15 weeks. We have our genetic screening later on this month. So we'll find out for sure at our genetic screening, as long as the baby's cooperating. And then, yeah. I feel like my skin looks like crap. So yeah, people were hyping Hector up like, oh, like it's gonna be a boy, or it could be a boy, or I don't know what. And so when the balloons were pink, he was kind of like, like I knew it, you know, like he was not even shocked or surprised. Cause like even before we came to my parents' house, because we didn't have like our own gender reveal, we just did it at my mom's birthday party, because I just wanted to know. It was like not like that big of a deal to actually have like a big old party or anything of my own. I just wanted to know. So before we actually even came, because my husband was like delaying like all day, like he did not want to leave the house, and he was like blaming it on other things or whatever, like why he didn't want to leave yet. And I was like, I have to help my mom set up for her birthday. We didn't get here until the party started. And he was delaying because he was nervous. Like I never seen him be so nervous to like find out what we're having. I don't know, he was super nervous, and I'm like, well, either way. But I think it's because people were, like I said, hyping him up, and so he kind of got, I don't know, because if it was a boy, it would have been the first grandson for his parents. So I think he kind of felt like pressure. But I feel like God gives you whatever he thinks that you need at the moment. I do not like how my skin looks. That concealer is way too light. Sorry guys if I'm getting quiet. I'm trying to comb up my eyelashes. I have these little eyelashes down here that are just like not cooperating. So that is my first trimester recap. I'm just gonna spray myself with some setting spray and pray that it makes my face look decent. I use the Morphe continuous setting spray, but I did buy some other ones that's like a dewy setting spray, because this used to work really well. Like the makeup that I'm using used to work really well with my skin, but I'm telling you, oh, I didn't put highlight on. I don't know, they say girls suck the beauty out of you, and I honestly, if it's really a girl, I truly believe that, because I'm telling you, I'm getting acne. I never got acne, you know, or like clogged pores, dry skin, like not cute. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my I don't want to say enjoyed, because if you're pregnant and you're in your first trimester, you're probably just as miserable as I was. If you're not, I'm jealous of you. But I shouldn't complain. A lot of people have it a lot harder than I had it. It was just something that I wasn't expecting. Like, it's literally like a human, a little alien taking over your body and sucking the life out of you is what it was. But now, second trimester, I can feel better. Let me show you guys my belly. I just ate right now, so I am kind of bloated. I have a sweater, so every week I wear these like shorts. They're like little biker shorts, so I can do like an update. Like I got back fat, not cute. But yeah, this is my little belly. 16 weeks. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye.